Yeah, well, welcome everyone to In Conversation with Mahindra. Very informal conversation. Seems like to me that we're beyond the school years, and I'm a father of 3 people, beautiful youngsters. Tommy's our last though, he's 18, so he's going into whatever he's going to go into next. A lot of you in conversation today have made that transition pretty comfortably, but really curious to understand, you know, from a motor vehicle point of view, what some of those challenges are, what some of your experiences are in making those decisions. We've just had an opportunity to have a little test drive of the XUV 3XO. Any initial thoughts?
It's a very similar size car to Belinda, my wife's car that we have as our second car. So value for money is unbelievable, because for us, we've got that Volvo as our second car, and it's a similar size, and the one we've got is probably double the price, like at least. For us to look at that as a cost-effective alternative is amazing. So for what it has, feature-wise, it was pretty good. I'm really impressed with what you can pack into a car at that price point. It didn't feel like it was a small engined car, you know what I mean? It was very impressive, very impressive.
A lot of people think that price point means low quality or, you know, sort of a tinny little engine that really is, not fun to drive. But that, it sat on the road really nice and it felt good to drive. So, and it's got quality, as you're pointing out, the finish and all that sort of thing. I think if you can get people in it to drive it, they'll be surprised.
That's why SUVs are so popular now, because you can go to the beach, you can take your kids to school, you can operate a business from them. They're just great size. But you can still park really easily anywhere because they're so tiny.
All our kids are 20 to 28. Obviously the cost of living for everybody, and more so young people, obviously trying to get into the property market is going to be so difficult. What I was thinking, if I can convince them to look at a product like this, that's in the cheaper end, still a good product, prioritise where you want to spend your money. Like if you're going to use the car, come into the cheaper end so you can actually then have the money to get into assets like property, because kids these days are going to find it extremely difficult to ever own their property without either parents' help or like prioritising where you're spending your money.
Buying choices as we get older, what are you all thinking?
Yeah, what you get for your money, I think, starts to become more important. Yeah, so it's,
And you've got to like the look.
Yeah, and it
like
has
the
to
look
look.
of it.
It has to look. We've got to be good-looking nanas, you know. We're driving around.
It's a beautiful looking little car. The finish and everything inside, all the stitching and the colours, and it's nice. So I think it's attractive, and I think what you said, like, if you can get them into it and get them seeing it, and then they compare what they can get in the market to it, it's going to kind of sell itself.
Well, thank you everyone for joining our interactive chat session with Mahindra. Thanks for your great stories. Thank you.